nor Motherwell could be described as camera shy. The Tynecastle team were the small screen stars of the first of BBC Scotland's 38 live matches from the Premier League, 5-1 against Hibs. The Jambos are still talking about that. And Motherwell produced the shock of the season so far in the most recent of our live games, inflicting Celtic's first defeat, domestic defeat of 2002. Let's have a look at the teams. Hearts exactly the same as they were at Ibrox on Wednesday night. Craig Levein thought a little bit about who should partner Mark de Vries up front, but he opted for Andy Kirk in preference to Gary Wales, and there's that very strong heart to the Hearts midfield, if you pardon the expression, in Scott Severn and Phil Stamp, Gordon.
Yeah, Stamp's the one that gets forward more. Severn was more or less sitting the other night when I saw them, and Stamp was getting in the box as often as he can, and that's a good sign. You need an attacking midfield player to go and support. Good width as well with Boyack and Valois. Valois is a very skillful player. Motherwell will need to keep him quiet today. He's a player that is very creative and can open them up. De Vries, I said, was a little bit disappointing on Wednesday. Craig Moore played him really well, didn't give him much, but I'm sure that De Vries can offer a bit more today. I think he'll be more of a threat to the Motherwell defence, and as I say, his relationship with Kirk will be vital in this game.
Okay, so that's Hearts. Motherwell would have wanted to have said same again as well, but it's not possible because of injuries suffered by Scott Leach and Stephen Pearson in that match on Tuesday against Celtic. Both miss out, and two of the players who came on as subs in that match, Dougie Ramsey and the 18-year-old Sean Fagan, who got the opening goal against Celtic, they're starters here, and that's how Motherwell will shape up. Andy Kirk, Phil Stamp, first touch not quite there. Derek Adams lofts it over Stephen Presley's head to James McFadden. Still McFadden. That's a great ball in for Lehman! Doug Lehman for Motherwell. 12 minutes played. Brilliant from McFadden, and it's Lehman's second goal of the season.
Fabulous goal. It's all about James McFadden here. Just the ability to hold the ball until he was in the position to put the cross in. He's got two defenders around him, and what a ball he delivers. Lehman's volley, just a slight deflection off it, but you can't take anything away from a magnificent left foot volley. And the ball away out the way, but McFadden's robbed him and he's got the reward for it.
Derek Adams with the corner kick. Singevald was there, and James McFadden has scored! 2-0 Motherwell, and it's McFadden who took a painful one as he headed the ball home. He's okay now.
Yeah, they're waking him up to tell him he scored. What a good header it was. The ball knocked back across goal. Watch this, he just gets in front of Scott Severn. He takes a sore one, but it's a marvellous header just to get it away in the corner. I mean, this is James McFadden's time has come in Scottish football, hasn't it? I mean, he's making an impression again today, but he does really well. Very brave here to get in the header as Scott Severn challenged him.
That's what I was just about to say.
No chance.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Gordon, that was a really brave header. He picked his spot, and he wasn't bothered about the fact that he was about to get clattered by Scott Severn. He picked his spot perfectly, and Motherwell now 2-0 up at Tynecastle.
They fight very hard.
Steven Boyack with the free kick. Mark de Vries chasing. It was Kevin McKenna who had a flash at it in the penalty box. And that's a foul against Singevald, who is giving it his all to try and keep Mark de Vries quiet. Humble apologies.
One thing I'll say to Hugh Dallas here just now is let the game flow a bit, because there's been 2 or 3 occasions he's given the foul, and it was a foul, but Hearts are still in possession of the ball there. They've got an advantage. Let the game go.
In from Jean-Louis Valois. The header from Mark de Vries gets Hearts back into the game. His 7th goal in 6 games for Hearts. It's now 2-1.
Well, I'm not going for man of the match yet, but that's a good header. That's what we complained about before, the one that he headed over the bar. You get above it, get a header down, you've always got a chance of scoring. It's a good delivery from Valois again, but it's very well timed header. He's had to step back to take it, and Hearts needed that. As I said, Rob, they needed to get back in this game quickly as possible. Came from Terry Butcher, just change the system and see whether that can revive their fortunes here in Motherwell, can get themselves back in the game, or at least be tighter at the back.
Certainly worked on Tuesday. They were going well with the back four, but they seem to look even stronger with the three. And that's the way it is here at Tynecastle. Motherwell 2-1 up. The Hearts threatening with McMullen. Useful ball in. It's 2-2. Andy Kirk. From 2-0 down, they've squared the game. First de Vries, then Kirk, his second goal of the season.
Magnificent goal. McMullen does brilliantly there. Talk about James McFadden in the first half, but he gets too much room to get his cross in. Andy Kirk does superbly well. I don't think they'll make that change now. I don't think Gary can run now. What a magnificent header. We've seen two great headers in this game. Three if you include obviously de Vries in the first half as well. But that is a superb finish from a great cross. But Terry Butcher will be really annoyed because we have it. Then you really expect to have people out wide that can stop the cross coming in, and that's what should have happened there. Respects from Scotland for left back here, McMullen and Hamill, and at the moment I'd say Hamill just a little bit more experience, but McMullen, a younger player, is going to get there eventually too.
Yeah, we seem to be well served in that position. Thank goodness we're well served in one position. Jean-Louis Valois having a look. Scott Severin. And bags of room for Alan Maybury to float this into the box. Adams was there, but it falls for Valois. Here's a chance. Steven Boyack. 3-2 Hearts. The comeback is complete. They were two down, now they're in front.
Yeah, you can't deny them, it's been coming. It's a good ball delivered in. Hearts looked to clear the line, but Valois got round the back, fired it across. You think everyone's missed it. But in came Boyack at the back post. De Vries was trying desperately to on the end of it as well. Couldn't quite get there. You see it just went inside the post. Good finish from Steven Boyack. He's had a fine game, Boyack, today.
Yeah, it was pretty desperate, was Mark de Vries to get a touch to that, but there's no complaints because Steven Boyack it is who's turned this match on its head.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, Terry Butcher's made the change. It was probably the right thing to do because they'd already lost the momentum they had. Motherwell Hearts were already controlling the game and dominating it, creating openings, but even the change hasn't helped in that respect. They've now lost 2 goals, even though they've got the 3 centre-backs. Once again there, Boyack getting into the back post unmarked.
Now it's Motherwell who have to fight back. Hamill's cross deflected towards Mackenzie. And again, Valois playing a big part in setting things up for Hearts. He may not be working hard enough, as we heard from Peter Houston in midfield, but he's got a real talent when he has the ball at his feet. And the quality on the sort of balls he plays into the box is really high.
Yeah, he's a very skillful player. He's been excellent. His delivery's been tremendous, and he's really been a good addition to Hearts. I mean, getting him for nothing, tremendous bit of business. Everyone talks about the foreign players, too many.
Boyack on one side and Valois on the other. Hearts have been well served in the wide areas. Maybe he missed it first time, got it second. Champions League experience he has, while he was with Leeds. Trying to reignite his career at Tynecastle.
You've got to give Hearts credit. I mean, come from 2 goals down, I know they're at home. But the goal before half-time was crucial to get one back at that stage. It's amazing the difference that happens. I don't know why it always does. Teams getting back from 2-0 down, you get a goal, all of a sudden you're totally galvanised by it.
And here's an opportunity for another goal. It's Andy Kirk. It's 4-2. Kirk's second, Hearts fourth. This really is a remarkable recovery.
Kirk's at his best, great pace, held off the challenge too, but he's away. Look, it's a good ball through and he just plays on the shoulder, Martin Corrigan. You look at how he gets beyond him, he makes sure he doesn't go, but that's a terrific finish from Kirk. Good finisher, does score a lot of goals, and he's got to be happy with that one. That's a great finish. And just what we were saying about the Hearts, what the comeback now is complete, Rob, isn't it? Like from 2 goals down to leading 4-2, you can't imagine for a minute now they're going to throw this game away.